Hey everybody, welcome to another recap of Skating with the Stars. Last time, Sean Young was the first to take the skate of shame. Oh, the pain. Alright, so thank God the show was smart enough to let Tanith do some more talking, because she's actually better than the host. I see a pink slip in his future. Alright, so Brandon Michael Smith, in case you haven't heard, has food poisoning. And Johnny Mosley's partner, he almost skated her finger off. I guess that gives new meaning to the term, she gave him the finger. Alright, so this week it's all about the required elements, as always. First one is romance. You have to act out your song and pretend to be in love. And the second one is you have to leap from the ice and land on one foot. So Rebecca and Fred were up first, and Rebecca hurt her wrist in practice when he dumped her on the floor. But he was hurt too, but nobody cares about him because he's not the celebrity. So I thought it was fantastic, fearless, and freaking amazing. She never disappoints me. She's the best one on the show. There's no contest here. I mean, come on. Technically, they got a 25. Artistically, they got a 25, so they ended up with a solid 50 out of 60 for the first performance of the night. Little side note, I can't believe they showed Brandon puking, hanging off the gurney. I mean, at least they had enough class to block out the puke. And they showed Brooke's finger being sliced into. Nothing like ratings, right? Is anybody really watching this show anyway, except for like 12 people? Alright, so Bethany and Ethan were up next. She hates the judges' ass faces. She really does. But the baby is adorable. So many lifts during her routine. To me, too many lifts means less skating. And that's exactly what was in her routine. Less skating. So she was stumbly. I think she was listening kind of to the judges and saying, hey, be a little more artistic. And this week was all about being artistic. I think she was concentrating on her partner in the routine. You know, the feeling of it too much. She almost caught her skate on the little low wall that goes around the rink and almost wiped out, I think. That's what it looked like to me. So Johnny had to tell her, honey, we're not making it personal. We're talking about your skating here. And in the post-interview, she was all like, I'm not making it personal, okay? And you know what? You totally are, because if you weren't, you wouldn't say that you're going to stick your skate blade up Lorianne's ass. So she ended up with a 17 for technical, a 19 for artistic, 36, lowest score of the night. Thank you very much. Vince and Jennifer up next. If standing around pointing was what the judges wanted to see, then he did great. Alright, he's still very stumbly. Just in case you didn't know, FYI, Dick is a full-body TSA scan machine. God bless Dick. He is just so old. But it seems like there's a little romance going on between Johnny and Dick. There's a lot of hand-holding and yeah, it was interesting. Technical score, 16 for him. Artistic, a 20. Again, lowest score of the night, a tie with Bethany and Ethan, 36. Alright, Johnny and Brooke up next. That Johnny is a little pistol. That was pretty good, his routine. He's still a little shaky, though. Johnny Weir says he's the only one who's improving week to week. Really, Johnny? Really? I'm sensing a little man crush going on, because Johnny Mosley totally messed up the landing on his little leap off the ice, and he landed on 2 feet, and Johnny Weir gave him a 9 for technical. So yeah, they ended up with a 24 for technical, 27 for artistic. They had a 51, which was the highest score of the night. I don't think you give somebody a 9 who messed up one of the technical elements. I don't think so, Johnny. All right, Brandon and Kiana up next. Like we said before, Brandon is not competing. They tried to build a little drama with the whole, oh, my partner's not here yet. You know what? It was announced at like 4 o'clock this afternoon Eastern time that he wasn't going to be performing. I hate when they do stuff like that. So they showed a tape of his rehearsal, just like they would do on Dancing with the Stars when the star is unavailable and they have a tape to use. I thought it was really good. I mean, he's really working hard on this show. The thing that really turned me off to this whole thing was Keanu. Or Kiana. She was all like, oh my god, I wish it was me who was sick because I'm a professional and I would do this under any circumstances. Johnny Weir, same thing. Hello, drama queen. He was all like, the doctor said he couldn't do it, but you know what? I never listened to the doctors. Okay, so if diarrhea is dripping out of his ass during the performance, that's okay. You know what? Maybe it's okay for you, Johnny, because you're a professional skater, but Brandon is not. Maybe if you had to do something that you weren't a professional at and you were sick, you wouldn't want to do it. 3 snaps, baby. All right, so Johnny was all like, yeah, it's going to reflect in my scores. And Dick, his little boyfriend, same score every time on this one. Technical, 18 for him, and artistic, 21. So they ended up with a 39 for the night. Bitch! All right, they had to kill some time. They had to pull out a proverbial Bear City. Tanith and her partner, Ben, and a couple of other skaters, they performed a Chronicles of Narnia, watered-down, inspired routine that was But at least Tanith can skate. That's all I got to say. All right, it's elimination time, which is the best time of the show. It came down to Vince and Jennifer versus Bethany and Ethan. And you knew it wasn't going to be Bethany because, like, she has got a lot of people behind her. Not Jill Zarin, though. So Vince and Jennifer were cut from the show. Everyone pretends to love Vince with their standing ovations and everything because he's an aging rock star with a lot of tats, but I guess they're just lying to him. So next time, it's going to be the 4 celebrities that haven't been mercifully put down yet. Till next week, much love.